again.
Besiktas need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
It's gone for a throw-in. Maxwell. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Defour. Now it's Piatti. Tries to dink it in. Yaya Toure crosses in a low one. Defour can hoist it clear. Another throw-in. Thiago Motta. Chance! Goal!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here. I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve. Thiago Motta did so well with that interception, but what followed was a pretty leap.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Walcott. It's a loose ball. Atletico Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Gets up to head it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempted goal, and we have to give him credit at least for that.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Piatti, Mesut Ozil, passes it through, tries one! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Forward it goes. A chance! And goal! Besiktas! Noses back in front once more! Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Besiktas go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
4 in the game. He is the man. Besiktas take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Thiago Motta pumps it upfield. Terry does well there, alert. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. should have hit the net.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction.
Looks like a good ball through. Goes for it! It's there! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Jim, your thoughts?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Atletico Madrid get really well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligence.
Higuain has been caught there, it's a foul. Now the pass. It's got through to him. Thiago Motta, and the through ball is intercepted. Spoon forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But
goal! Atletico Madrid! Back where they want to be! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Looks to slip it through. Mesut Ozil, played into the middle. Good delivery, but no joy.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Deulofeu boots it upfield. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And he's made certain that won't get through. That had to be more accurate. Maxwell. Terry. Dos Santos. Ramos needed to come up with a better ball.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Referee's given a throw. Lobs it in gently. And that's it. Besiktas have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, you've got to start every match with a certain level of focus and intensity, because they just didn't manage
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
So it's down to business here. Litmanen. An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
Well, this team is at their best, Peter, when on the counter-attack. They have the personnel to work it in devastating fashion.
And Juris hits it! Tries to get it forward quickly. Yaya Toure does well there, alert. Tries a through ball. Well positioned to make that interception. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Juris gets it back. And it's Hector Bellerin. Looks to slip it through. Drilled in low. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Thiago Motta boots it upfield. Now the pass. Looking to force his way through. Can he put it away? Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Litmanen. Cuts it out.
It's something that's kind of hit me in recent times, the pressing like this, keeping constant pressure on the opposition. I like to see it too.
Dante passes it through. Now here's the through ball. And he's there to hoof it away. Litmanen. Looks like a good ball through. He's tried one! Goal! Besiktas! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Besiktas break the deadlock.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed, an easy read for the defence.
Now it's Adjuris. Fine defending there.
There's a lot of movement going on, there's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Litmanen knocks it towards the front. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Rakitic gets it back. Yaya Toure tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
And it's Walcott. Looks to slip it through. Robin. Chance! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Besiktas get it back again. Adjuris plays it out to the flank. Robin crosses in a low one. They've been given a corner.
Adjuri is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Massive leap! It's a goal!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Oh, the ball's come loose! Clears it out of harm's way. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Dybala with the ball through. It's come loose. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, good interception. Needed a better pass there. Fabio Coentrao. Adjuris passes it through. Keylor Navas deals with it effortlessly. Forward it goes. Tries a through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Heads it! There's the whistle for half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And it's Robben. Robben. Drives it in. Mesut Ozil. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now the pass. Walcott dumps it into the area. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Thrust towards the front line, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Miguel Veloso. Rafinha. Into the channel. Dybala looking to get on the end of this. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Looks to slip it through. Shoots! Goal! Besiktas! And they get themselves in front! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Besiktas take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Adjuris passes it through. Chance! Big chance! It's there!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will...
Goal! Besiktas! And they get themselves in front! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Besiktas go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Littmanen.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Yaya Toure gets into the right position to intercept. Looks like a good ball through. Rakitic. Tries a through ball. Gets his head to it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
And out to safety. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Rakitic. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Robben. That's a throw. And it's Adjuris. Adjuris unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. For Marlon with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Turns and goes back. Goes for goal! Really well taken goal. Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Adjuris showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's made sure that that won't get through. Now it's Walcott. Pumps it upfield. Walcott. Coaxed out to the wing. Header! And that would have won it.
What a massive let-off that was. They're still in it, but this could be pivotal.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Out to the left it goes. That's a decent ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Meets it first time!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Besiktas need to hold on for a few more moments. Rafinha. And it's Rafinha. Now it's Dybala. Now the pass. Coentrao. Great leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Mesut Ozil goes long and forward. Oh, he's broken through. Aimed long and direct. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Besiktas have held on. A knife-edge game, a single-goal margin, but they have won it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, this was a pretty good win. You know, they showed good resolve for me. They were strong throughout. They stuck together. They showed good spirit too. So all in all, I think it's a win that's well merited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Begling.
you.